Chapter 4, Past and Present. It's my birthday! Best day! Let's go!
Happy Hike 'em Up Thursday!
And that day too. What are you wearing? React or overreact? Definitely overreact. Jesus, take the wheel because the devil's in the back seat with his pants hitched up.
Hey!
What's with that reaction? I'm keeping tradition alive and well.
This is one tradition I think you should let die. You look ridiculous.
Hey, if you want to join in.
No, I can't stand to look at you any longer. I'm going to breakfast.
See you later then.
My eyes! Practice time! We have a long basics session to hone everyone's technique. Up next is...
Alright.
Everyone, hold on to your hats because I've got a big surprise for you.
A surprise? Everyone begins chattering excitedly.
Guess what we're doing next?
Water balloon fight. Water balloon fight. Laser tag. Laser tag.
Tom, stop getting Doug so worked up. I'm sure it can't be anything that exciting.
We're going to wrap up this basic session with a drill down.
What is that? A last man standing marching competition between band members taking place within a block formation. The director calls out commands on the fly. If you screw up or hesitate, you are out. Ah, fun. Oh, that actually is pretty exciting. We haven't had a drill down in forever.
For those of you who weren't in band last year, a drill down is the ultimate marching competition. You'll all march in a block together while Cadence is calling out commands. Everyone has to follow her commands to a T or else you'll get kicked out of the block. If you botch a command or hesitate, you're out. I'll keep calling people out until there's only one marcher left standing.
What will I get when I win?
Bragging rights!
There's an audible groan from the band. Come on, at least make it like ice cream or something.
Fine, fine. How about... the winner gets to watch the final run-through of the show up on the lift with me tonight.
Okay.
Whoa!
No way! I've always wanted to do that. Really? Then I'll make sure to let you know what it looks like from up there.
Hey.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Peter.
Sir.
What if there's a tie?
Possible!
There won't be. Cadence will make sure of it. This is a test of endurance, not just of the body, but also of the mind. None of you are invincible, so if there was a tie, one person or the other would crack under the pressure sooner or later. Physically or mentally, someone will break.
Let's go!
Everyone, block it up!
They reform the block. I speed review the commands in my mind as Mr. Wiley hands me his Gok block. Even though I'm not a participant in the competition, I still feel a little jittery. I'll do my best not to mess up. Mark time, mark! Forward, march! Marching in place, usually by only moving your heels. I start off at a moderate tempo, then gradually speed up to make things more difficult. Mr. Wiley is instantly calling out people with poor form. Chunks of the band are removed on the turns, caught off guard by breakneck commands. The ordeal is merciless.
Dog!
It's always Doug.
You're out! For not roll-stepping!
A style of marching, similar to walking, but the heel hits first with the toe in the air, then weight is smoothly rolled forward.
Mr. Wiley, drummers don't roll step side to side. They were crab
Did I ask for your expertise, Clark? Get out of the block!
This is what you get.
What? Since when should you speak during a halt?
But...
Out! Crank up the tempo, Cadence!
Band members drop like drumsticks as they bark one command after the next. Right pivot turn! About face march!
Turn! Don't forget to sound off, band! Not all of you are doing it! I don't see your mouth moving, Samuel! You're out!
Band, halt!
1, 2!
Susie stumbles a little bit on the halt, her heavy instrument having given her a bit too much momentum. She freezes in place, her guilty expression betraying that she hopes her screw-up has gone unnoticed.
Susie, you're out.
Darn it! The 4 remaining band members are frozen at a halt, chests heaving, beads of sweat shining on their faces. Their arms tremble with the weight of their instruments, but they do not break rank. Ooh, what an interesting group. These 4 brave, battle-worn soldiers are Tom, Peter, Olive, and Aaron.
All right.
Marching bandits, I give you your top 4 finalists. Who will win?
Mr. Wiley condenses them into a tiny block. The band cheers. Go, Peter! Show them how a red angel does it!
Woohoo!
Eyes on the prize, Tom!
Oh, yeah.
Go, Aaron!
Now, let's not show favoritism. Even though we all know Peter is going to win this.
Damn, Mr. Wiley. Sir?
Cadence, if you please.
Mr. Wiley passes behind me and whispers just loud enough so only I can hear. What is with that expression? Alright.
Break them.
Is this clickable? Nope, it's just in red for ominous purposes. Great. Alright. Here we go. Yikes! I've got chills. I hit the remaining competitors with a barrage of commands. Aaron gets tripped up while speed crab stepping and is the next to fall. Olive follows him into the abyss shortly after. Not the abyss. It's down to Peter and Tom. The best of friends turn to the worst of enemies. It's such an exciting moment, Mr. Wiley doesn't even chastise them for their banter.
You think you can beat me, Tom? Me? You've sat on your iron throne long enough. This throne isn't made of iron. It's made of the bones of those who dare to challenge me.
You're going down.
It doesn't matter. I am not afraid. You should be.
The drill down continues for 5 more minutes. Mr. Wiley pushes the boys to their limits, making the beat go faster and faster while I give one command after the next. Sadly, Tom is not accustomed to pushing himself this hard, not like Peter is. His steps become sluggish and Mr. Wiley decides to end his pain.
Tom, you're done. It was a valiant effort, but your technique is starting to slip. Besides, we can't let this go on any longer.
No, I can still do it.
Despite his words, he slumps forward and leans heavily on his trombone, chest heaving. And the winner is Peter. Who saw that one coming? Absolutely no one.
Told you so.
What did I tell you?
Peter is victorious!
Mr. Wiley clasps Peter's wrist and holds it in the air while the band applauds respectfully.
I can't wait to look down on you all tonight during the run-through. You're always looking down on us, Peter.
All right.
Grab some water and then we'll start on the ballad.
The band breaks for water. Woohoo!
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Who are you, sir? Garth, I don't trust you, man.
Bonjour, Cadence.
Oh, hey, Garth.
I saw the drill down from afar. Looked like quite the competition.
It certainly was.
Anyways, I just wanted to catch you in case I don't run into you again this afternoon. Would you join me for dinner again this evening? There is something important we need to discuss.
Sure thing. Talk to you later. Dinner, eh? Alright. After the water break, it's time to learn the ballad. Drill charts, my goodness, are distributed to every section and instruments are left on the sidelines. Learning new drill is one of my favorite parts of band camp. I kinda miss it. Pop-Tart!
Hey, Cadence, do you think you could help me learn my drill? Just to make sure I mark everything right.
Sure. I'll live out the old days through Pop-Tart. Some look so graceful marching those slow steps.
Whoa!
Others not so much. There's not so much. Yes. Morning practice moves slowly, but it's over soon enough. I go to pack up, but then something catches my attention. There's a little huddle of brass players sniggering nearby. I wonder what they're laughing about. They're totally laughing at me. Why do you think everyone's laughing at you? I mean, I've been there where like someone's laughed and I'm like, is it me? But the fact that it's happened twice in like 2 days has me concerned. No, they're not. Stupid subconscious. What reason would they have to laugh at me? Like probably a billion reasons. I should go over just to make sure. They shouldn't laugh at their drum major. Hey guys, what are we laughing at?
Oh, Cadence. Just in time. Come take a gander.
He holds up the latest drill chart with a flourish. It's one of the sets from the beginning of the ballad. What? What's wrong with it? It's just another generic formation. Oh my god.
Samuel didn't think set 36 of Venus looked like anything, did he, Tom? I envy his innocence. Venus? More like...
Don't finish that sentence. I know where you're going. Okay, we get it. You don't have to say it. There are children here.
Speaking of which... Hey, kid. Pancakes. Come over here for a sec.
Don't you dare corrupt Pop-Tart. He's like, pancakes? Did somebody say pancakes?
Pancakes?
Pop-Tart totters over. Totters? Looking hopeful. No, sweet baby, run away. Please.
Where are the pancakes? There are none. Your pancakes. His name's Pop-Tart. I'm not Pancakes or Pop-Tart. My real name is...
Whatever.
Oh, what's your real name? No, shut up, Peter.
No one cares. Look at this drill and tell us what you think it resembles.
I'm sorry, Pop-Tart. Or whatever your real name is. He shoves the picture into Pop-Tart's face. I'm tempted to protest and shelter innocent Pop-Tart, but it's too late. His eyes go wide. Oh, please don't say it. I mean, sure, actually, that works.
An Iron Maiden. A what? An Iron Maiden is a torture device from the Middle Ages. It's a tomb-like container with dozens of spikes. The victims...
Whoa!
I think someone's been watching too many history documentaries.
I don't know, I'm a little worried considering the shape of his instrument.
We should ask Clark instead.
Oh, God.
Hey!
Clark!
Clark approaches apprehensively.
What is it?
Yes?
Hey, Clark. We're friends, right?
No.
Right.
Take a look at this drill and tell us what you see. Is there a discrepancy?
He adjusts his glasses and leans in to study the drill chart. A few long seconds pass by. Suddenly he recoils in disgust.
Disgusting!
We must take this up with Mr. Wiley at once!
What? Garth should do it. He's the band president, okay? I'm just the drum major. Everyone looks at me. Huh?
You need to come with me. He respects your opinion.
Okay.
Psst! Peter, let's follow them.
Oh, why do they have to drag me into this? It really should be Garth. Okay, Clark, I'll come along. But you have to be the one to say it.
Fair enough.
This is what we're doing today. On my birthday, guys, really? Really? We seek out Mr. Wiley. He's just about to head back to his office. He glances at us curiously as we approach.
Can I help you, kiddos?
Well...
As leaders of the band, we wanted to bring an important matter to your
Clark.
Spit it out! Teachers like to take breaks too, you know.
Sir.
It would seem that there was a mistake with the drill. Can you take a look at this?
Impossible!
Well,
If you would kindly peruse set 36, I think you will find that you overlooked a rather serious blunder.
I don't see anything wrong with it. And I don't like your tone, Clark.
Mr. Wiley, just hear him out, please. Clark fidgets uncomfortably, shooting glances at me. Tom and Peter can barely stifle their snickering. Then he goes for it. That's a brave man right there. He steps forward and whispers something into Mr. Wiley's ear. Mr. Wiley gasps.
Who wrote this drill?
What?
You did, sir.
Dang nabbit! This was supposed to look like the Starship Enterprise cruising into the wondrous, fathomless depths of space!
I mean, that sounds like a cool idea. Too bad it doesn't look like that. Star Wars. No! My inner nerd is in pain. It's not a Star Wars reference. This is the worst birthday ever. Mr. Wiley, why?
You'd think you kids would appreciate a Star Wars reference, but no! You just have to take everything that is good and wholesome and dirty it up with your dirty little minds!
Thank you, Tom. Oh my goodness.
I think you meant Star Trek, not Star Wars.
Shut your face, Tom! How about you, Cadence? Do you really think my starship looks like a man's wing-wong?
Listen, if 1, 2... well, I guess Pop-Tart doesn't count. 3, like, if 4 out of 6? Yeah, 4 out of 6 people looked at this and were like, that's not a starship, it's a wing-wong. It's probably a wing-wong. So, yes, we need to change it. Yes, we must change it, Mr. Wiley. The majority of people have dirty minds, and this will go viral in all the wrong places if we aren't careful.
I don't have a dirty mind.
As I was saying.
And yet you saw what everyone else saw, Clark.
Now I can't possibly unsee it!
Sir.
If it's any consolation, I think it was a brilliant...
Oh, quit your brown-nosing. Just look what you're making me do, Clark! Now I have to rewrite the drill for the entire ballad. After we already learned most of it, and here I thought we were actually starting to make good progress again.
But why do you have to rewrite the entire drill for a handful of sets?
Because the stupid drill writing program won't let me make a simple edit to just those sets. I'll have to redo everything after the change. Thanks a lot, Clark. I hope they pick you for the annual Throw a Kid in the Lake prank.
That tradition was discarded years ago.
This band is hopeless!
I would solve it! I would solve it!
I think he's having a good day. Mr. Wiley stomps away, muttering to himself.
Now I have to stay up all night writing the damned ballad again instead of my Star Trek fanfiction!
There's the truth of it.
Well, that was quite a show. Perhaps we should have remained oblivious.
It's all good.
No, you did the right thing, Clark. If not for you, we would have all wound up in jail. You're a hero. A hero! For telling Mr. Wiley about a phallic object on the field. Jail would be better than this.
He's right. I'm scared to go to the next rehearsal. But as long as we stick together, I'm sure everything will be fine.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Let's grab lunch. You coming, Cadence?
Yes, let's go. That worked up quite an appetite.
Starving!
One of the best times of the day. Lunchtime! What are the other times? Breakfast, dinner, and bedtime.
I like how you think.
You live to eat and sleep. What an existence.
So I take it someone told Mr. Wiley about the giant dick in the middle of the field. Clark, who is sitting at the next table over, has an outburst.
Disgusting!
Olive! I can't believe you just said that!
What?
Don't worry, Olive. Turns out it was just Peter.
Peter elbows Tom, who elbows him back.
Funny.
I knew it.
Man, I can't wait until I can graduate and get away from you. You can't wait. More like, I can't wait. Pfft, what are you gonna do after I leave? You'll have no one to hang out with. Well, Alex is pretty cool. I can hang out with him and not skip a beat. Replace one dong with another. You dongs are easily replaceable. I know exactly how to hit you right where it hurts. So do I.
Peter grabs Tom by the back of the neck and makes like he's going to punch him in the stomach. Tom manages an impressive wiggle maneuver to slip out of Peter's grip. My gosh, you boys are violent today. I could barely eat my lunch, and not because it was soggy nachos. Mr. Wiley walks to the front of the room. He's death-glaring the entire band. By now, word has gotten out that all our hard work was for nothing. Morale has sunk faster than the Titanic.
Flutes, I can't hear you! Mellophones, you're out of tune! Saxophones, half of you were half a measure behind, and the other half were half a measure ahead. Trombones, what in the name of all that is good and holy just came out of your bells? I wouldn't be surprised if literal garbage started oozing out of them and onto the floor.
Hey!
What is this vendetta against trombones?
One more time!
Try again. Everyone at rehearsal C.
We run it once more.
How was that?
Maybe it's because I'm a trombone player myself, but you guys just sound the poopiest to me no matter how well you play.
So we should just give up.
Promise.
What?
At the end of rehearsal, Mr. Wiley addresses the topic of the infamous ballad sets.
If you haven't already heard, the drill for the ballad is being rewritten.
Why?
It was too hard.
Mr. Wiley ignores them, his face turning a faint shade of purple as he grits his teeth.
So you can guess what we'll be working on tomorrow morning.
It's a blessing when rehearsal is finally over. Mr. Wiley barely says a word to us as we go separate ways.
Bonjour.
Bonjour to you. I forgot about our dinner date.
Bonjour, Cadence.
Garth? Oh, our dinner! I completely forgot.
Am I truly so forgettable?
No, Garth. If anything, you're unforgettable. Unforgettable. That's what you are.
You flatter me.
Sorry. Earlier I heard Samuel playing his solo from last year's show and it got stuck in my head. Mr. Savage was really into the jazz scene, wasn't he?
Indeed.
Yes. Evidently he was into a couple other things too. Anyway, shall we?
We shall. So, what did you want to discuss?
Well, I'm sure you've noticed, but the band has not been reaching its full potential as of late. Spirits are low and our bonds seem to be crumbling. Too many mistakes are being made, and when that happens, everyone is quick to turn on each other.
That's right. We're supposed to be a unit, a drove of army ants working together to serve our queen. Instead, we're all turning on each other, ripping off one another's heads and limbs. Figuratively, of course, but for ants, literally.
I'm not a fan of that metaphor, but I understand your meaning. What do you think we can do to avoid anyone losing their limbs?
What? Every time Garth shows up, it's like, what if we just lost all our clothes? Play the alma mater. I think we should gather the band at the end of rehearsal and have them play the alma mater. It could help bring everyone together again and remind us that we're all on the same team. What do you think?
Well, well.
I think it's an excellent idea.
Thanks!
We'll do it tonight.
I look forward to it.
Let's go to the band room and grab all the supplies so we'll be ready for this evening. We'll definitely need the flip folders.
A tiny, convenient music folder that can be attached to an instrument so that musicians can read music as they march. Nice. However, most bands are required to memorize their music if they are competing. Makes sense. Okay.
You're looking for the flip folders? They're over here.
Marion leads us to where the music is stored. Garth grabs the crate of flip folders and pulls it down from a high shelf.
They're organized by instrument. No one can say I don't do my job as band librarian. Marion, these are a mess.
What?
These are not organized at all. And which folder did all of this music fall out of?
Are you kidding me?
You've got to be kidding me! Some freshman must have come looking for a piece of music and ruined all of my hard work! I'm going to find the one responsible for this mess! She leaves. By sheer coincidence, my old flip folder is right on top of the stack. At least I think it's mine. I pick it up and open it to the alma mater. The name of the composer at the top catches my eye, and I can feel my throat pinch with sudden sorrow. Bruce Knowles, the band director for Blue Mountain High School and Middle School up until 3 years ago. I wish... My voice shakes a bit.
Are you all right?
Cadence?
I swallow and compose myself. I wish Mr. Knowles was still here. I was always looking forward to having him in marching band. He loved his job so much.
Indeed he did. I heard Mr. Wiley going on and on about how when he was in band, Mr. Knowles had them play the alma mater at every single football game and competition, so they would always take pride in their school. But I suppose that tradition was lost to time. Most don't even know the lyrics to our alma mater now.
I do. I was happy when Miss Kraft replaced him, but then she abandoned us so quickly it was embarrassing. Then came Mr. Savage, and now Mr. Wiley. I'm tired of seeing a new face on the lift every year.
It has been hard on the band. I think it's the main reason everything is falling apart. After having so many different directors and differing methods, some of the seniors have just given up. And after the way Mr. Savage went, I don't blame them.
Did you ever hear any more details surrounding his resignation?
I know things were kept on the down low to protect the identity of the student involved. Mr. Savage allegedly...
Allegedly what?
I'm not sure exactly. All I know is he engaged in something of a sexual nature with a girl at our school. Nothing so extreme that it would get him arrested, but bad enough to scare him into backing out of the job when accusations against him came about. It's a shame the band can't hold down a director. I had hoped Mr. Wiley would be the golden ticket we were looking for, but...
But?
Well, what do you think about him?
I think... we should get these flip folders before we wind up late to practice.
Agreed.
I don't know. I don't want to badmouth Mr. Wiley so early in the season. This is his first year, and while I sometimes question his teaching methods, he obviously loves his job and cares a great deal about the band. I guess in that way, he reminds me of Mr. Knowles. You look like you're well rested, sir.
Time for the final run-through.
Poor Mr. Wiley. I think all of this has led him to experience the 5 stages of grief. Only he skipped over the bargaining and went straight to depression.
Later.
Sorry, everyone, but it's time for me to go now. If you ever find yourself missing me, just remember that I'm in a better place.
There's no better place to be than on the field where the action is.
That's debatable.
Peter, get up on that lift before I revoke your prize and make you do 2 run-throughs.
Yes, sir.
I would have liked to see Mr. Wiley take his ego down a notch.
I know, right? Wish I had beaten him and done it myself. But I guess I never stood a chance, did I?
Shouldn't you be getting into position?
Oh, yeah.
A minute later, the lift roars to life with a loud beep, beep, beep. And Mr. Wiley and Peter rise to the heavens to watch the performance. I think it's a pretty decent run, but it does nothing for Mr. Wiley's spirits. A few minutes later, we're gathered in a huddle around my platform.
All right.
That's a wrap. Cadence, tell everyone who won section of the day. I'm going back to my cottage to have a nice cold Diet Cola.
All right,
Mr. Wiley.
Wait, didn't you have section day assignments for us?
Cadence is taking care of that right now, Garth.
Not section of the day, sir. Section day. The Spirit Day next Friday.
Right! Right. I said I would assign you all planets, didn't I? I definitely remembered to do that.
He looks around quickly. His eyes settle on the woodwinds first.
Flutes will be Venus. Clarinets are Mercury. Saxophones are Neptune.
Then he turns to the brass.
Trumpets, Mars. Low brass, Saturn. Mellophones, Uranus.
Childish snickering arises from the drum line. Guys!
Drums? Calm down if you can. You're Jupiter. Guard, you'll be the stars in the sky, scattered throughout the band.
Yay!
That's perfect!
And Cadence!
Huh? I get one too?
You're the sun that the band revolves around.
Aww, I beam. I wasn't expecting to be part of this too. What with not having a section and all. What about the pit?
Oh yeah, almost forgot. You can be... Let's see, what's left? Oh, you can be the moon.
Sure. I'm glad somebody asked for Pluto. Yay! I'm like, but Pluto. Cornelius, whoever you are, I love you. What about Pluto?
Pluto isn't a real planet, Cornelius.
What about the Earth? I thought about that too. I'm like, okay, did I miss Earth or is Earth not in there?
Only the cool planets were invited.
Now, let's not leave the band in suspense any longer. Cadence?
The section of the day is... flutes, mellophones, or the drum line. I'm gonna give it up to the flutes. The flutes, because we never hear them. Dang. I thought we were gonna be nice to Felicity. Nope. What? I mean, like they don't cause any trouble and do as they're told. Not that we don't hear them in the music. Please stop looking at me like that. A lot of people start to move off, but before they can, I call them back. Wait! Please gather around the podium. Garth and I have something for you. Garth appears with the crate of flip folders and begins passing them out. The band members accept them, eyebrows lifted with curiosity. We're going to play one last song before we leave for the night. Please flip to the alma mater.
Really?
We only ever play this for homecoming.
Just do as you're told, please. Everyone opens their music. I expected more grumbling, but there is very little. I lift my hands and they lift their instruments in response. Aw. We get to see more of Eugene. Is that Eugene with the glasses? Hold on. I want to take a closer look at this. Who has the awesome red running shoes, by the way? I take a deep breath and my eyes meet Garth's. He smiles and gives me a nod of encouragement as I count the band off. 1, 2, Ready? Play. The sweet sound of our alma mater fills the cool night air. It's a simple yet reverent tune. It sounds pretty decent, despite not having rehearsed it. As they play, I sing along in my head. Blue Mountain High School, standing tall with pride. I am flooded with memories of homecoming, a time when students of the past and present come together to take pride in our school. Impart your wisdom and cast our doubts aside. As we play, I find my eyes roving away from the flip folder in front of me to my fellow band members. Garth's eyes sparkle at me and his smile broadens. Behind him, the former grumpy expressions of my friends have dropped away. Their faces are smooth and serious now, their eyes focused on their music. The upperclassmen strike each note with confidence, serving as an example to the younger students. They follow along, wide-eyed with wonder, etching this proud moment into their memories. And now I have to do this with no music. Yay! Blue Mountain High School, the name rings so true. At the back of the crowd, I spot Mr. Wiley, who hasn't left yet. He looks shocked. I guess he never expected we would do something like this without him telling us to. Aw, he actually looks genuinely happy for a second there. Nice. Hail to the silver. He smiles, steps off the field, and melts into the shadows. And to the blue. The alma mater draws to a close. I have the band hold on to the last note for a few extra seconds, then cut them off. Everyone lowers their instruments, smiling contentedly. Something has changed. I can feel it. It's been a rough few days, but it's only going to get better from here on out.
Well done. Simply marvelous.
No, well, thank you. Garth clasps my shoulder. You said that. I duck my head, embarrassed by his praise.
Hey, since this is our last night together before we go home for the weekend, let's do something fun. Like what? We're already having a beach party tomorrow afternoon. I know that. How about an open jam session? We'll have it in the student lounge. Anyone can play.
Peter.
Oh, come on, Peter. We're sick and tired of playing our instruments. And I'm sure Mr. Wiley will be thrilled to hear we're staying up late.
Whatever.
You don't have to come if you don't want to, Felicity.
Damn.
Will there be food?
Hey!
I can bring drinks. I brought several gallons of Ramp energy drink.
Ugh. How can you put that into your body? It's nothing but caffeine, sugar, and artificial flavoring.
Yeah, Doug. Besides, you're going to drumline initiation tonight.
Like I care.
That's fine. No one wants to listen to drums at a jam session anyway.
For being the one to invite the entire band to this thing, Peter sure is uninviting a lot of people.
Get ready.
Alright, see you all in an hour.
I'm excited. I think I'll go change into something a little less sweaty. Ah, it's nice to change into some cute, clean clothes. I put on a little bit of makeup, too. The jam session is starting now. Are you going? I'm going straight. I put on my makeup and went straight to bed. Yes, I'm going. Yeah, let's go to the jam session. We're going to be late. It's all right. It doesn't hurt to be fashionably late and make your man wait on you a little. Just think about it. Huh? It's a special night. Your man is there, looking for you, wondering where you are and hoping you'll show up. You walk in just as the first song ends, looking around demurely. He can't help but be relieved and approaches to welcome you to the party. You sound like you've thought about this a lot.
Let's do this.
I have. Now let's go. One of the side lounges in the cafeteria has been made into a makeshift stage. Someone is up there playing a beautifully jazzy piano. It's Garth! Wow. I knew he accompanied the choir, but I've never heard him play like this. My attention is so captivated that I don't notice Susie run off. I look up and she's just gone.
Hey, look who decided to show.
Peter, this is amazing.
It's true.
Did you expect anything less?
A lot of people have already arrived. Someone even set up a table with snacks and drinks. There's punch, granola bars, trail mix, and instant noodles. For such a last-minute occasion put together by band kids with nothing, it's really something.
Sam, get over here and greet our esteemed drum major.
Hey.
Hello, esteemed drum major.
Get ready.
Just wait until you hear this guy play.
Hey.
Hi, who are you?
Just wait until you hear me play. I've got a 10-minute solo slot at the end of the night. I'm the grand finale.
End of the night, huh? So he's gonna be the performance that clears everyone out.
Get out of here, shrimp boat.
Make me. I'm sure you'll all sound great.
Sure, but I bet you didn't know that Sam is so good he gets gigs at Rub-a-Dub Club.
Whoa! Really?
Peter.
It's true.
Hey, if you're not going to brag, someone has to do it for you. Anyways, on his gig, Sam goes by his stage name Sammy Slick.
Sammy Slick.
He used to be Sammy Slick Fingers, but he changed it after I told him it sounded suggestive.
Just a bit.
Sammy Slick Fingers? Sure that wasn't your pimp name? This is my little brother Alex, by the way. He's a pain.
Oh, right. I remember Tom mentioned you now. Okay. Interesting.
It's genetic.
Uh-huh. Well, I can't wait to hear you, Samuel.
Thanks.
At that moment, Garth wraps up his song. He gets up and takes a bow while everyone applauds.
Try not to suck.
We're up. Let's do this.
He struts off with Samuel and Alex tailing him. Garth ducks off the stage to grab a quick swig of water. Compliment Garth. Garth is fine. Let's look for a good seat. More people are beginning to filter into the cafe. I managed to shove my way to the front of the crowd to listen to the next song. Of course, Peter is on trumpet and Samuel is on alto. They sound great.
Hiya.
Hey. Oh, thank goodness. Hike 'em Up Thursday has come to an end. Hey, Tom. You're in the jazz band too, aren't you? Are you going to grace us with your trombone skills tonight?
No, I think everyone's heard enough of me today.
That's true. You are one of the loudest players in the band.
Yeah. If I get up there, I have a feeling everyone will start leaving. I'm not the greatest at improv. If I have to solo for more than 8 measures, I run out of ideas and it devolves into random fart noises.
Nice. Common in jazz, it is the technique of making up music on the spot while using a series of chord progressions as a guide. Aw, really? Don't be so hard on yourself.
I'm not. It's true. No big deal. I got that trombone 3-part locked down.
We drop the conversation and listen to the music. Tom starts bobbing his head to the beat. The next thing I know, he's tearing up the dance floor with all sorts of dorky dance moves. Oh my gosh, seriously.
Oh, come on.
You know you want to join in.
Shut up. Oh, I do want to join. I love dancing like a dork. No, I'm gonna wait. No, sorry, Tom, I gotta wait. I stay put and let him have at it, rolling my eyes and trying not to smile. I fail and he looks pleased with himself. I'm getting a little bit tired. Should I call it a night? Nah, not yet. Wait for your boy to finish. I'll stay. I have to hear Peter and Samuel perform their duet after all. There we go. Look at these beautiful boys. Wow, it's really nice. Samuel is completely into his music, his eyes closed. Peter's piercing eyes are locked on me. He's staring me down in a way that can only be described as seductive. Glad I didn't dance like a dork. Look back at Peter or watch Samuel. Ooh. Do I go for the jealousy play or not? I don't really have to. Felicity's not here. Alright, I'll look back. Sure. I'm not afraid. I can't look away. Hold on. Perfect. Peter's trumpet is so relaxed and his eyes are so inviting. This song he's playing? I feel like it's for me and me alone.
No way!
Whoa! Cadence! Whoa, what? I feel like I've just been shaken awake from a dream.
Are you seeing this?
I was until you rudely interrupted it.
Peter is totally giving you bedroom eyes.
Oh, could you say it a little louder, Susie? I look anywhere but at the stage now, flustered. Huh? Bedroom? Hadn't noticed.
I guess you're his substitute since Felicity isn't here.
Substitute? The word leaves a foul taste in my mouth. Yeah.
Woohoo! They're so awesome. Bravo!
Susie, why would you word it like that? Ugh. I close my eyes and listen to the rest of the song so I don't have to obsess over where to look. Afterwards, I can't help but approach Peter to compliment him on his playing. Wow, Peter, that was interesting.
But you've never experienced such an intimate performance before.
You don't have to put it like that, weirdo.
Look at Sam over there. That's the happiest he's looked all week.
This was all for Sam?
No. Obviously, I just wanted to toot my own horn and remind everyone about how awesome I am.
Sure, Peter.
What do you mean, sure? Don't sound so smug.
You're a good friend, Peter. I'm sure you've made Sam's week.
Like I care.
Why the hell should I care if Sam's week is made or not?
I reach up and pat him on the head. I approve. He rolls his eyes. Anyways, I'm gonna hit the hay.
Leaving so soon?
Sorry, I'm really tired.
Then I'll walk you back. Wouldn't want you falling asleep before you reach your room.
You don't have to do that. You're this party's host.
Come on, just let me walk you back. I want to.
Fine, I'm too tired to argue.
Good. Here we are, safely back. Whew.
Thank goodness. What would we have done if there was a bear attack?
Obviously, I would have fought the bear while you ran to safety.
There's no way I would let you steal all the bear fighting glory.
Pfft. Get to bed, you.
Will do. Are you heading back to the party?
Yep.
But it won't be much of a party without you.
Dang. He reaches out and touches my shoulder with surprising fondness. My lips part in surprise as I try to find my voice, but he's already walking away. Dang, he's too good at this. I'm tempted to follow him back to the jam session and continue the conversation, having too much fun with our back and forth, but I resist. Good. I should really get to bed. I think I got to know Peter a little better tonight. A little. I fall asleep with a warm feeling in my heart. Birthday saved. Yay.